Hey guys, how are you all? Hope so you all are doing well. Okay, so let's start the story without any further conversation. Jimin come downstairs. Jimin come downstairs. He see everyone is talking. Jimin sit on the couch with them and he start to talk about something with Jiang. Yoongi come downstairs. He see Jimin. He stop on his spot. He can see how much Jimin is looking happy. He's so happy to see Jimin like this, as he knows Jimin is happy just because of Yoongi is with him. Otherwise, if we still don't tell him he is Yoon, Jimin would never be like this, and a small smile crept on his face, but he looked away and maintained his cold face. He go and sit on the living room with others. Mrs. Jun, so what you both think about you, huh? She asked, and Jimin looked at Yoongi. Yoongi, we decide where jungle we go. He said, Jan, look at him. He raised his eyebrow. Mrs. Chen, that's amazing. You both can surely go. Yoongi, Jimin, yeah, we will go. Jimin said, Jan. He smiled lightly. Yoongi looked away. Jimin started to talk with Jiang and he started to plan the things. Yoongi at Jimin, but somewhere he's happy he's going out with Jimin. They all go in their respective rooms, and Jimin sit beside Yoongi. He placed his head on his shoulder. Yoongi, what are you doing? Jimin, it will be fun. We go, right? Yoongi, stay silent. Yoongi, I don't want to go with you, Jimin. In our childhood, we decide we go there. He said, and with Yoongi, but don't said anything. Yoongi, sign. Yoongi saw what Jimin look at him. Jimin saw we go. Jimin says softly, Yoongi, I know you are. Jimin, I know you are. You are at me. You taunt me, but I want to complete the every wish, every fantasy, every dream I thought to complete. He said, Chan. Yoongi see him. He somehow by Jimin's words, but he himself and look away. Jimin smiled to see him, as he know how much Yoongi will be at him, but he Jimin, so I do your packing or you do by yourself? Yoongi, I do by myself. You stay away from my things. Jimin didn't say anything on Yoongi. I have so many gifts for you. Yoongi raised his eyebrow. Jimin, yeah, it's true. I gift for you on your birthday, and I always think whenever I meet you, I give you, and your favorite video games also. Jimin said, being happy as he remembered how much Yoongi wanted the game. Yoongi, I don't want anything, Jimin. I show you everything later, he said, and being excited, Yoongi stay silent. He himself wanted to see what what gift Jimin for him. He becomes so happy to hear, but of course he have to pretend he don't care. But he is so happy. Jimin always remember him. He don't forget, and Jimin no Jimin, and Jimin stay silent and his aunt come. Yoongi see her. He about to stand up when Yoongi hold his hand. Yoongi said mates to make Yoongi aunt. They all is busy and I really want tea right now. She said there and sit on the couch. Jimin, it's okay, I make. He said and about to stand up, but Yoongi. He said and Jimin smiled to see him. Jimin, just a tea, he whispered. Yoongi looked at him. Well, Jimin, I come back in 2 minutes. He said and go in the kitchen. Go in the kitchen now, Yoongi. And Yoongi, you think Jimin is good for you? I mean, Jimin is an educated person, but Jimin, Yoongi, what with Jimin? He is asking you, and oh, you don't know, son. He don't even. You are saying, Yoongi, what do you mean? Yoongi, and no one tell you about this, son? Jimin don't do anything. He don't even complete his studies as I think Yoongi becomes shocked to hear, but he don't show on his face. Yoongi in mind. I know why his life. He signed to think about this. Jimin, come and serve her to Yoongi and thank you. Yoongi, stand up and come with me. Jimin, I want to talk with you. Jimin, I will let you know. I have to make dinner. Yoongi, don't listen. He holds his hand. Take him upstairs. Yoongi drag Jimin upstairs. Jimin. Yoongi, what? Yoongi, the door. Yoongi, this is what I am asking from. What you did, Jimin? Jimin. What I do, Yoongi? Seriously, you are asking me this? Jimin, everyone is saying you don't even complete your studies. What happens with you suddenly? You take that much big step, huh? May I know the reason? He said, Jimin, who told you? Told you all this, Yoongi? That's not the matter who do the things which matter is your studies here and your career. Jimin sighed. He sits on the edge of the bed and see him, Jimin. Yes, so it's all true, but I myself don't do. Yoongi, why don't Yoongi? What? Jimin, yeah, it's true. Yoongi, and why you do this? Do this, Jimin? You know how much education is important. Moreover, your career, your life. If we don't meet, you know the you face the circumstances. He said, and Jimin, how can I live after doing all this with my best friend whom I and I also have a plan of this. I spend a life like this, but I think I have some other plans so we meet each other. I don't have to face me because of all this. You, why you? Because of this, Yoongi, are you out of your never you? He said, Jimin. Here he looked at him and stand up. Jimin, what you said, Yoongi? Huh? No, nothing. He said, Yoongi, see him. What he think? Jimin drew with him, and here Jimin himself more than him. If Yoongi 14 years, then Jimin is whole life. There is a huge difference. Jimin, huh? Now don't ask me further questions. It's not like you don't accept your Yoongi. Jimin, stay silent before I. He stop. Jimin, you what? Yoongi. Alright, I don't do voiceover on this text. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Hmm. Alright. I will see later all this. And your channel is it's not my and I don't do voiceover on this one also on this whole text. And hope so you guys understand why I am not doing a voiceover. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I will be more careful if the voiceover get delayed. What I do, huh? I don't know which one this one. You all read this by yourself, as you all know why I am not doing voiceover on this. Sometimes I don't understand what I am doing and what I do. The things is like this. Oh, like right now, I don't know what I am doing. Sometimes when Jimin he stand in front of the mirror and see. Jimin think how much Yoongi try not to show in the but he do. Jimin smile to know. Yoongi stared him just at him. He and to the it's night when Yoongi again come in his room. He is reading a file. He see Jimin sit on the bed. He continued to read his Yoongi at Jimin like how much beautiful he is and still his and he know the reason of this and Yoongi feeling proud on himself. He sit on the couch and do his work after almost 1 hour. He done from his work and on the couch like he usually do. Jimin, hey, what is this? What you are doing? Yoongi, don't give him answer. Jimin, I ask you. I ask you something, Yoongi. Why you are doing something, Yoongi? Why you are sleeping here, Yoongi? Because I do before also. His voice is not cold but calm, Yoongi. You do because I don't know you are Yoongi. I thought you were young, Yoongi. Whatever. But we stay in this room like we used to. No matter it's Chen or Yoongi Jimin. It's all matter. He sat and get up from the bed and went to the couch. He stand in front of him. Yoongi what? Jimin. Come on the and Yoongi and you think I do this, Jimin? Yes you do. Eyes Yoongi, Jimin. You don't? You don't listen me? Yoongi, I don't. Jimin, okay then. Okay then. Jimin go he and Yoongi has widened to see Jimin. Jimin took and he placed his head on his Jimin Yoongi Jimin. Jimin good night he started and True Yoongi don't want him and then he also sleep peacefully. Hmm. And here Yoon is also feeling sleepy as usual. Next day, Jimin come downstairs. Jimin comes downstairs in the dining room. They all is doing the dinner. Everyone can see. Jimin is happy now more than in his first days of Taeyang. Don't understand what's happened with him as you know. His brother don't accept anyone expect Yoongi. But he look at him now. Yoongi sees Jimin happy he himself. Okay. He himself is feeling happy from when he heard how much Jimin do with him. Really, if Jimin wanted this Yoongi and 14 years is nothing, and so what? And everyone stopped. Everyone stopped. Yoongi look at Jimin, who seems to be not even bothered by this. Yoongi, this don't matter. He is now, and I requested you all to give him the respect he deserves. I have to spend my life, and I do happily. He said, and Jimin saying him, Yoongi, this is not true what I said. He whispered to Jimin, you are. He said and hold Yoongi hand and show him his. Okay, so this happens with Yoongi whenever he said and Yoongi look away. Jimin smiled to see him. So the elders go now. Only the kids are left. Jungkook, Jimin here. Can I ask you something? Jimin, ask. Jungkook, who's Yoongi? He asked, and Jimin look at Yoongi. Who sit beside who sit beside him? Jimin, why? I mean, why you are asking? Who tell you about Yoongi? Tell me. I tell him how much you and Yoongi is good friends. Taeyang said being excited. Jimin, what? Yoongi see Jungkook with raised eyebrow. Jungkook, why the he bought ice cream for Taeyang jelly? I mean, okay, he's your best friend, and he think Taeyang has a younger brother, but on daily basis and 2 to 3 flavors of ice cream. From where bro got so much, huh? He said, and Jimin starts laughing to see all this. Jimin, that's true. I also feel whenever I think all this. Hmm. Jungkook point here. Don't you speak anything, Young? Yoongi, what I said, Jimin. Why not you told them reality? Yoongi, what reality? Jimin, tell them. Yoongi, sign. Yoongi, if someone else also got to know. You see he said, and Jimin see him. He signed, Jimin, guys, don't be nervous and, and confused. And Chiang, you better stay silent after what I am going to tell you. He said, and Chiang looked at Jimin. He raised his eyebrow. Jimin, I do, but you tell me what you want to set. Jimin looked at Yoongi, who was already Look at him, Yoongi. He is Yoongi Chiang, my best friend you are talking about. He said, and it's me. Chiang is so Chiang is so shocked he don't know how to react. Like he's so confused, and then Jimin explained everything what happens, and Chiang is so shocked to hear it. Chiang, what all this happens? He said, Jan. Yoongi is silent. Chiang looked at Yoongi and fell from his eyes. Yoongi, what happens? Why you are Chiang? You so much, Young, so much. He said, and Yoongi chuckled to see him. Chiang, please, Young, please. Young is Chiang, don't said like that, Chiang. But Young, it's true. He said, avoid Yoongi gaze. As he is feeling embarrassed, Yoongi, you do nothing. Jimin, right, Chiang, you do nothing. He said, and Chiang look at Chiang Hyung. So you, me, Yoongi, you for what? Chiang just said to me, Hyung. I want to hear this. He said, Jan. Yoongi smiled. Yoongi, fine, I hear. Anything else? He said, and Jimin smiled. Jungkook, I can't believe, like, mom, don't tell me. Tell me anything. Wow, amazing. I am the one who don't know the both sided story. Yoongi now kept this secret from now. Jungkook, Mino auntie, can you come here? He said, and call Mrs. Min. Who come? Mrs. Min. Yes, Jungkook son, what happened? Jungkook looked at Yoongi and then at her. Jungkook, now I realize I was right. He is your auntie. I always used to think you both look same. How can it possible? But now I understand. Jungkook stand on the side seeing all this. Yoongi also laughing, and Jimin feels so happy he himself don't know after how much time he is smiling like this. He is seeing Yoongi smiling like this. Moreover, alright, it's beautiful. Jimin is in. Jimin is in the garden. He's thinking what he do to Yoongi. Like he don't know Yoongi already. Yoongi already. Him he can't be at him. Jimin is thinking all this when he see Yoongi car come in the mansion. Jimin smile. He about to go but he stop when he see Yoongi a girl to come out from the car, and Jimin see her. The girl hands it. Yoongi see Jimin but he don't react and he go inside the mansion. Jimin stand on the side seeing all this. He about to go but he stop to hear maid talking with, but she come back. Of course she have to answer her so much of course she come back. What you think, sir? Leave her? No way. Leave her? No way. Jimin heard he don't understand anything and he run in the living room to see what's all happening. Who is she and why they are talking like this? Alright, to be continued. See you all in the next part. Next part will be the last part. I will make sure about this. Take care of yourself. Sarange. Bye.